Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Low League to Legend. Today we take on Lazio and we also have the second leg of our Europa Conference League tie. But before we get stuck into today's episode, let's just have a look at what's been happening. So last game we seen was the 3-1 win against Sassuolo. Since then it's not went well at all. So we then played Juventus, who we drew against in the last episode, and they absolutely dominated us. We then played Empoli in the league, and we were disappointed in that again. We did manage to rescue a draw late on. We then made it an easy game, very, very tough. We were 2 0 up inside 25 minutes and cruising, and then they went 3-2 ahead. But we did manage to get 2 goals later on in the game, and we ended up winning it. But then we've lost back-to-back games in the league, away to Milan and away to Atalanta. We were in the game against Milan up until Hernandez's penalty in the 47th minute. And then that just kind of, like, we were 1 goal behind, but that goal just kind of sealed it. We never looked like scoring again after that. Next, we were in the game right up until Harry Winks scored in the 80th minute for Atlanta. We just fell apart in the last 10 minutes. But we then went into the Europa League game. Europa Conference League, where we were playing FC Luzerne. We won 4-2 away. So we've got a 2 goal lead going into the second game at home. We should win that comfortably. But first, we need to take on Lazio, who are sitting in 5th place. We are way down in 10th. So, a lot harder of a season than I predicted for us. As you can see, we started off really, really well, and then we just kind of fell away. But hopefully, the next few games I would like to get up into 7th. I really want to get in a European spot, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's just get stuck into Lazio. Oh, the Lazio game, should I say. So this is the team that we've got. We have Rizzo in goals, Lukabe, Grossi, Corradini and Tobias at the back, Aaron Zacharian and Fernandez in the midfield, Kuna and Lebrun on the wings, and Mukuku up front. We seem to be struggling against the teams that play more counter-attacking, defensive style in Italy, which, let's face it, is near enough every team in Italy. The Italians do love a defensive style of play. But this summer, as I says in the last episode, is going to be a big one for recruitment. I don't know what style, not what style, but what formation I want to play, and what a save from Rizzo. I don't know if I want to play with wingers or wing backs. I know some of the players that we are playing out in the wings can play in the middle, and surely that's offside. Lebrun we're starting to train as a striker. I could have swore that was offside. He can play up there, so we have been training him as a striker. Maybe 3 up front. Not sure yet. But Mukuku wins the ball back, and Zacharian was shot. Suppose it was close, but I would have liked a wee bit more of a composed finish. Sorry, I've not really spoke. There's nothing really happened, and somehow we have managed to get a goal out of that. It was an own goal, but at this stage, I would take any sort of goal. So we go into the half 1-1. Let's praise them we've been screaming at them of late, so maybe praising them might actually help. I thought that might have reached one of our players. Grossi now can have a pop turn. Oh, unlucky. I think we'll make subs. Mikoku not in it, but not really got a striker on the bench. I think we'll bring Ikone on. I think we'll bring on Mandragora for Fernandez. I don't want to put Jens on. Mainly because the last few games he's played, he's been absolutely dreadful. I would rather play with 10 men than let him loose on our centre. Take him off, sorry, for one of our centre halves. But Mandragora picks up the ball, he plays through Mikoku, shoots and scores. This is third of the season. Puts us 2-1 up against Lazio away from home. We're playing really, really well today. Please just hang on. And we'd managed to hang on. We managed to steal 3 points from Lazio. So with that win, we move up a position. I have noticed Roma do have got 2 games in hand, but they won't go ahead of us. So we're keeping close proximity to Bologna in 7th place, or 6th place, sorry. But let's forget about the league. We'll go and we'll take on FC Luzern in the Conference League. Right, so this is the team we're going to send out for the second leg. We'll get practically the same team. Rizzo goals, Lukabe, Grossi, Corradini, Tobias at the back, Oscan, Aaron and Fernandez in the midfield, Kuna, Lebrun and Mikoku up top. So I'm hoping for, I was going to say all 3 points here, but we're not playing for points. I'm hoping this is going to be an easy game. We should have an easy game in the league in the next game. We're playing second from bottom. I forgot who the team is. Is it Barry? Maybe? I'm not sure. But the last time I had a glimpse, it said we were playing 19th position. So hopefully we should maybe get a couple of clean sheets in a row here. But surprisingly, never heard of this team, but surprisingly, they have a 32% chance of winning this game. Kuna's in behind, and Mikoku's there for his first of the season for us. Puts us 1-0 up inside 10 minutes. Hopefully that settles it. Oscan with the deep free kick. Lebrun is there, but the goalkeeper manages to collect that. Grossi brings the ball forward. Lebrun to Tobias. Can he find Lebrun again? He does. Mikoku's in the middle again. He finds him, but I don't know if that was a post or if that was a save. But Costello Jr., who I keep forgetting who that actually is because it's not Costello, sorry. It is Lukabe. That's it. We just can't seem to keep the ball at the moment. Fernandez out to Lebrun. Finds Tobias. We're playing really, really well again today. Mikoku's there. Second of the game for him. 5th of the season for us. Surely that seals it. I don't see them getting 5 goals to beat us. It's an all Scottish affair in one of the other games. Ross County is away to Celtic. I wonder who's ahead in that one because it's nothing each in the game now. McCoker's just scored a hat trick inside 30 minutes. That is really good. That's the finishing that we need in the league. We just can't seem to finish in the league at all. And Corradini. I think we're going to make a few subs at half time because there was a few players coming into this game that were not fully fit. Look at it going down the left hand side here. Does really well. Gets the cross away all the way over to Tobias, the opposite fullback, and Liam Lebrun has smashed that in. I'm looking to get more goals from the wingers. Kuna really started off in fine form at the start of the season, but he kind of dropped off. But that should be game done. So what we'll do, Fernandez for Mandragora. I would rather put Domenico in. Sugar, we're going to need to play Lens. Again, sorry. And Despodov can come on. And I think we'll just go with that. Both games with the the Scottish squads playing in them are nothing each. Rangers drawn nothing each. On the night against Shamrock Rovers and Ross County and Celtic are obviously drawn. Wonder how well Dumbarton are doing in Europe. Jens up to Lebrun. Tobias plays in Lebrun again, but he just can't get it. It was too hard for him. And now they're counter-attacking, but Jens actually covers really well. Aaron through to Despodov, and he scores. Might bring the young striker on, actually. What does he like to play as? Poacher or advanced? We'll keep him as the advanced. I would really like him to try and get a goal. That would do his confidence a world of good. That is a free kick right on the edge of the box. Despodov shoots and scores. That was a really nice finish. It was kind of just round the wall and no more. But I now see why we were getting so much joy down the wings. They're playing a diamond. Shamrock Rovers are beating Rangers at Ibrox. That's a shocker. So Tobias through to the youngster. How do we say this guy's name? Pedrazzini. That would have been a really good finish if the young man managed to get on. Stick that in the end. They did stick that in the net. He did get on the end of it. Rizzo, but Jens again covers. He's obviously been watching some Maldini videos. Mandragora now, and I don't know if that was a bad pass or just a bad touch. But Jens sprays it out to Castello. Again, I keep Lukaby. Comes out to Tobias, who thinks he's Cafu, and he switches it to the other fullback. I don't know what was happening there, and for me it was stuttering. I didn't know if the game was crashing or not, but we managed to get another shot and goal, but sadly we couldn't stick it in the net. We are playing really well. I think since I took off Mikoku, we've kind of lost a wee bit of our focal point up front. But, there goes the clean sheet bonus for everyone. 6-1, 10-3 on aggregate. You will take that any day of the week. So with that, we have qualified for the next round. Despite that defeat at Ibrox against Shamrock Rovers, Rangers go through 4-1 on aggregate. And West Ham absolutely demolished Grasshoppers. I really don't want West Ham. I think I would take anybody else bar West Ham. So next round it will be Fiorentina against West Ham, no doubt about it. When is the next one? I'll just skip ahead just in case they do the draw for the next round. So the draw for the next round is until the 16th of March. Funnily enough, my birthday. So we won't skip that because we'll get a game in between. But we will be back for the second leg of that round and probably the Torino game. I would say that was a pretty successful game. Episode. We just need to rest this team. We've got 3 days until the next game. But yeah, we'll be back in the next episode for Conference League football and the game against Torino. So if you like this video in any way, please leave a like down below. If you would like to see more Football Manager 23 content on the channel, please subscribe, turn notifications on, and thank you very much for watching.